compliments of the season, as we've been saying, and I'm especially cheerful because Christmas cooking on now. We are joined by Chef Simmone once again, and she brings things to eat all year. Simmone, how you going?
I good, I got a miss all year, but
Did you?
I always do. It's just, the season, how hectic it gets for us. Aside from parang and cooking, and it's been a lot. So yeah, I might pass through. We have some things on Sunday to do, but I'll pass through the Adam Smith and see was it good.
No, I've been telling them that I've been having a hard time feeling the Christmas spirit. I take full accountability as now being an adult, parentheses, and needing to be responsible for creating that.
Because Granny and them need a rest. They want to enjoy it now,
But at the same time, I had to think about all of the things that makes Christmas for me, and one of my favorite things, top 3, black cake. So I'm real glad you're bringing that.
So this black cake, half the black cake.
Yeah.
I can't be playing with it.
Don't play with me.
Well, for me, these are the things, again, Trini Christmas in my mind is such simplicity. And it really is just about that lime, that vibe. When you just go by somebody and you relax. And the one or the two things in my mind as a child, you always got when you went by somebody, no matter what demographic they were in, was black cake and a piece of sponge cake. Yeah. And a glass of sorrel.
Sorrel. I was like sorrel and black cake.
Correct. You had to have those things.
So you're saying
so
Susan
today
was lying then? Because all she gave him was bread and ham together with her.
Well, I mean, I was going to do the ham, but, a little, because again, with your black cake and your sponge cake, little pieces of ham you get in a plate and with a little that ketchup and pepper.
Chow.
Yeah,
One time of the year, wait.
I might, I might come back. I might.
You better. Okay, especially if you have.
We still deciding. We out on that, right? But we don't do things regular around these parts as usual.
No, let's go.
So, but I had to bring in the sorrel somehow, right? So we have the traditional cake, especially when I go house paranging. These are the two simplest things that people would have, ready for you to just cut a slice, because you have to be on the go. You're not trying to feed a parang ban. You're not trying to make them sit down and stay in their place. We're not about that life. So, so what I did, a little merge of the old and the new, little sorrel panna cotta. So it's a dessert that had a cough, give that a little cough. And what I do, it blew my mind when my mother and some of my older friends told me that back in the day, apples and grapes were a thing that did not exist during the year.
It was only for Christmas.
Just for Christmas. I was like, look at my privilege.
Wait, you didn't know that? How old are you?
Hold on, yeah.
I mean,
jeez.
How old do I look?
Let's not play that game. So that brings us to
this little bad boy here. So what I typically do, I love to make something called a sorrel compote, where people discard sorrel petals, and it hurts my heart.
Yeah.
Right, so I did it on a cheesecake last year. It's one of the things that I love to do, where you take the sorrel petals and you just cook it down very slowly with sugar, spices and stuff like that. And what I did is that I added apples to it to just bridge the old and the new.
I get you.
So it's basically a sauce that you could use on
everything.
Any and everything. And what we do is that we put a little bit on this panna cotta,
And you pass it to me.
And then I will pass it to Natasha. I mean, come on.
Watch Natasha, just watch.
So here you go.
Thank you.
And while you chow down on this, we're taking a little break from the paranging right now, and I will cut up the cake.
I like that.
And see if it passes Ainka's little test no way.
I'll be honest with you, to pass my test, first of all, you need to not give me the sponge cake. I am all about the black cake.
Wow.
Because for me, even the process of creating the black cake, the soaking of the fruits, the grinding of the fruits, all of that was very much a part of my childhood, because child labor is real. My mom used to be like, come on help, ma. And that was the one thing I would do.
And that is so you all are very lucky, because I follow that tradition heavily. I have a batch of fruits that have been soaking for the past 6 years. So what I do is that I take out a little bit
and refill it,
and I add back, and you keep. So it's like the same methodology of when you're making these types of breads with like a yeast starter. If they could do it, why we,
I think the fruit is better too.
That rum extra cure.
So the rum inside it proper, but I don't like to make my black cake too wet. It should still taste like cake. You know what I mean?
Let me try it.
We could debate.
We could debate.
So here's what you're gonna do for my slice.
Hi,
You're
yes.
gonna put some of that sorrel on top of it.
All right. I
wanna taste it
like
before
that.
I want to taste it before
This
this.
slice is big enough that you could cut without having the sorrel on
And
it.
with this black cake, we kind of had to show love to the vegans as well. Sometimes.
We what?
Sometimes. We should.
Black cake had meat.
I'm trying
It
to
had eggs.
They
It
have
has eggs.
Okay.
What I
I
did
never
to
make a
this
black cake,
one,
I don't know, sorry.
what I did to this one,
I have a healthy respect for black cake.
I have eggs in it, but I don't have
thank you.
flour. So I use alternative types of flours.
Okay.
Because we in Trinidad,
Oh my
and that is a
God.
thing that's
So like cassava flour and thing?
So no, I used
This is
coconut and oat
Okay.
flour.
This is delicious.
Ma'am.
Sorry.
Organize yourself.
It's, sorry.
Now, in terms of the process or the differentiations that people use to make their black cake. I mean, black cake for me also has to be very, very dark.
Yeah.
I like when
Right.
my
So
black cake is very
the darker the, I mean,
that red
the,
skin,
the,
black
the,
cake?
the darker
Yeah.
the berry, the sweeter the juice. You know, I
juice.
get that. I like to just be in the middle and
brown skin.
a little brown skin black cake. Yeah,
A brown skin
a little
black
brown,
cake.
a little
And
brown
in terms of
skin.
your preferred fruits to include, do you have a particular?
Yeah, I stick with the traditional. So peel. I love mixed fruits. Like mixed fruits are like one of the most beautiful things like ever because I love that in my sweetbreads and stuff. I use prunes and I use golden raisins, not sultanas. I don't like that grainy. Sometimes you get that little
Hold on,
seed
just now, hold on,
hiding
just
in
now.
there.
Yeah, so
Just now,
while
just
you're
now.
talking,
Just now.
we can
How the
use
black cake got?
cotton.
She did the second slice?
Just
The
now,
second
just
bite? The first bite leaves you speechless? That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
happened there?
So I don't like, as we were saying before, I do like cake. I do like regular cake. It's
Okay.
like I like a fruitier.
Right?
And this brown skin black cake.
Yeah. Say, wow. I got it pass, Ollie. I got it pass.
What rums are we tasting here? Because it's not one.
6 years of
6
soaking
years
rum.
of
6 years of soaking rum.
But it's not one rum.
No, I use the traditional cherry brandy and I use dark rum. So
Dark
red rum. Cannot use anything but red rum. Like I know people go with puncheon and white rum. That dark rum, you have to use that because that flavor. So you're looking to dive in. So again,
Ah boy, the same
traditional sponge cake.
thing. It's quite talkative.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I really enjoy this, Sarah.
Thank you.
All right. So sponge cake is
Can I try with the sorrel?
yes, you can.
Not the sponge cake, eh?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
on the
okay.
black
Gotcha.
cake.
Don't nobody want that. What you got on for?
Hello. She got in for me. Stay away from
so good.
you don't get
No, this
involved
is-
with this.
It looks nice.
Not even a little.
It's like a pound cake or it's
Yeah.
like a sponge?
So yeah, traditional. Yeah, spong.
Pong?
Yeah,
Spoon.
is a
Pong,
pong.
pong.
Is a pong thing.
It reminds me of like
sliver?
when you were a child.
A sliver. A
Come
sliver.
now,
Yeah,
give it a
come now.
taste,
Come
give it
now.
a
It's
taste
Christmas.
now.
It's
Yeah.
Christmas.
Give it a little bite now for
You
the
have to
season.
taste a little bit.
Just a little thing. Just a
That
little.
big size.
You wanna get some of this on it, Sarah?
Yeah, please. On the
It's so
oven.
thick. It's so thick and solid.
It's so delicious.
So that is how a Trini, in my mind,
No, on the black cake, yeah. Oh God, I plenty, but I taken it. Thank you.
Trini sponge cake to me has to have that
Like it's
weightiness.
not
It's
a-
not
it is
supposed
not
to
a
be
spongy-
It's not supposed to be dainty and
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a solid
yeah,
cake.
you had
It
to kind
is a
of. You're
good-
not supposed to pound your chest for it to fall
gosh,
down,
no.
but supposed to still be that moist, that nice light buttery kind of finish. That's in my mind how we had it back in the day. So I like to keep things pure.
What else you put in the sorrel thing besides apple and sorrel?
So there are apples. So right, I did this one with a little bit of molasses because I wanted to get that.
No, but I have another fruit in here that I eaten.
Uh,
Is it raisins?
no,
Is it grapes?
no.
What is
It's
it?
literally
So what
just
is-
apples.
It's the
cooked down.
texture of the-
That's
yeah.
the texture of the apples once you cook it down with the sorrel. Because this one you have to leave a little bit more so that it real kusume inside
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
But the texture is different.
Dan is a boss, you know.
I try, you know. I try
try.
from time to time. From time to time.
This recipe available online?
It is not because it's one of those things that kind of had to have. Wow! I saw that, but it's okay. I'll let it slide. But yes, I could make it available. I could post this recipe for the
Tasha,
nation.
instead of words, she's literally looking directly into
She's like,
someone's eyes.
she's like, you'll have this.
She's like, she is
You'll have
gone,
this today.
lost in the
Yep.
sauce.
yeah.
Not
And
bad for
as
her.
much as I am not a
A sponge cake
Sponge
pan.
cake pan.
lover.
I have literally passed it to Ruckus only because I want to make sure I have room to enjoy my cake.
Yeah.
And the richness of the light skin black cake. The brown skin black cake is worth all of my time and all the
Appreciate
space
it.
in my belly. So thank
Appreciate
you for
it.
making my
You're
Christmas
most
more
welcome.
merry.
Thank you.
I think I only keep me
And
invested
thank you
after
for
first.
enjoying
Simmone,
it.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Same to you,
All the
y'all.
best for the new year.
And we hope we see you before Christmas with the
I'll make a passion. I'll make a passion. The
I
ham,
know
the ham,
you
the
live.
ham is going to make an appearance.
I know where you live.
Yeah,
As do I, actually.
You know, this is true.
he actually does. So, all right, I'll take that threat a little bit
All right.
seriously.
All right, guys. So we take a quick break and we come back with one in our morning show. Stick around. Thank you, Chef Simmone. Merry Christmas.